Look at those combines backing in, chat, on auto drive. And they turn themselves off when they get where they're supposed to go.
As long
How
as you're
neat
not
is
in
that?
it.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat. All right, so we're gonna fast time till daybreak, and then we're gonna plant some more wheat because you know the 1.2 mil that we have is not enough. Not enough at all when we start talking about our Chicanos. So we're gonna get that planted, and then honestly, we might go for a mow on our grass too, just for funsies. Yeah, we can mow some hay. Why not? We'll do that at the same time. Let's probably get the old Horseplay auto drive rolling on
Can we get our pickup wagon?
planting. Do we need another one?
Well, if you're about to mow and pick that up, I was gonna pick straw and sell it. Just because, you know, to buy fields.
What are you gonna go pick up straw? Is that what you're gonna do? Gross.
That's all I was gonna do.
Gross.
But I mean, we can mow. I'll mow instead. That's fine. Okay.
Gross. Gross.
You said we were putting wheat back in.
Yeah, we're gonna put wheat back in there. Okay. You're gonna put it. You're gonna plant.
Yeah, I'll start picking pattern.
Okay. Tell you what, I'll put this guy doing some outside rounds for you. That's what we'll do. That way we can go work on other stuff. He's gonna do 3 outside rounds. For the record. Because that's about what you need to turn around with the seeder. And then we're gonna put this guy on so that he'll go and he'll refill with seed automatically. Which is pretty cool actually. It's pretty neat.
I had to move the seed bin.
When?
Because it was too far back.
When did you
for
move
the trigger? After you placed, like the same day you placed it.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
pulled everything out of it and then deleted it.
No, that's fine. I was just making sure because I know this works, and I didn't make sure.
Yeah, it works now. I had to move it when I came in to auto drive everything.
I never tested, so. So for the record, this one seeder is going to take 3 hours to plant this field. So, good thing we have 2 of them.
Surprised we haven't got the Bordeaux yet.
So, Dan, this doesn't work for the record. That one route there needs to be a 2-way if you're going to put that in.
Oh, okay. I'll fix it.
I'm here. I got it. Got to get that guy out of my way. Plus, that's going to
put the standoff in.
That cause more issues for milk, too. I think we might replumb this, like, again. Might replumb this a lot. I don't know. We'll see. Where's this guy? Oh, this is the chicken guy. Oh, okay. This is the chicken guy. Speaking of chicken guys, what's up, Tony?
Big chicken guy.
How's it going?
This one's already a 2-way right here. I had already put the standoff on the chicken route.
I didn't even think about that one. Yeah. Hi, Tony. How are you?
Not doing too bad. How are you guys?
I thought you were gonna say not doing too good. I was like, no. How was your big trip to the farm this morning?
No, I actually didn't go.
What?
But I still got the goodies from the farm, so that's all that matters.
Speaking of chicken, Special Pat, you think you're going to Cane's for lunch? Let's go.
Probably gonna be my dinner.
Tony will be there for dinner. Polar Bear, welcome in. It's going. How are you?
I got no one really cares, but I want to tell you guys anyway because I'm kind of excited about it. So, I got a new Rigatoni Farms hat.
Oh, really?
And then I I didn't get a shirt, but Dad got a shirt, and the shirt's really cool. It says like Rigatoni Farms, and then on the back it has like the blue semi truck with like the combine, like shelling corn. It's really cool.
Oh wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, Rigatoni Farms, man. Put on a shirt, you know.
It's not.
It's a lot of eggs for one night of fast time.
Well, speaking of that, we're now at 20,000 chickens. Now they're not all producing, of course, because well, you know, only the older ones actually are producing eggs. Or yeah, there's some that are 1 month old, so or 0 months old. Sorry, they're only worth $1. That's $5,000 because there's 5,000 of them. Oh gosh. Anyway, we have buffalo milk. Let's go at the other place. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a tractor. Dan, are you mowing?
Yeah, I'll grab the mower.
Okay, I need to find a tractor that's not being used.
I have one.
Say, do we even have that right now? We need tractors, don't we?
There you go.
We do have one that's not being used, but I don't think it'll pull the mower.
We got the little. Well, the mower's a Macdon. It's self-propelled. We need to pull the tedder. Tony, actually, you want a Ted?
Sure.
Okay. Well, you're looking at the old 1206
Okay.
or whatever it is, and then I'll grab the merger and do some merging with the versatile. We need tractors, though. Honestly.
We need some more 8Rs. Or the 1050s. Something speed. And power.
Well, that or we need like probably an. Oh, hello. All right. I need to pressure wash this thing before I go out there. It's dirty. Can't get our hay dirty. Come on, no. Or wait. Never mind. This farm is insane. We've done a lot of work to customize it the past week or so, actually. Yeah, a lot of customization has gone on here in on the farm. Gotcha. The Oxbow's not in the mod hub, no. It is posted in our Discord mod channel, though. You betcha. A lot of the mods, if they're not in the mod hub, typically they're in our mod channel in our Discord. So there's a link to, you know, the itch page or wherever they're at. Like, I believe that might be, I'm pretty sure that chicken coop's in there. At least the color mod for it's in there, which I don't have yet, but it's a thing.
Hey, you know this whole field's not ready yet, right?
I mean, well, yeah, we just planted part of it.
Okay.
You don't have to mow that field. Mow this other field. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Just mow something. We got time to kill. We're waiting for that giant field to be planted. Just mow something. Oh, man. You can type !point Discord in the chat, and it'll get you a link. You betcha. So what are we mowing? Mow 5?
Yeah, we'll go mow 5.
All right.
And we still gotta fertilize the new plant, right?
All right, I'll work on that. All right, let's go, chat. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. Yeah, Tony, for some reason, I've had a hankering for an 8RX here lately.
I think they're a good-looking tractor, especially like the road track.
The US one.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. But I've just
Either
had
that or we haven't had a Magnum, like a.
Well, we did that one time.
Yeah, but that was just. It might have broke the game.
Just because it crashed our server, you know.
That was a sick jump.
I tried.
you gonna go around twice, Dan, or just once?
Once.
Okay.
Oxbow is not on the mod hub, but there's a link to it in our Discord. Tony, remember 6 jumps. I told that guy in the golf cart we were gonna go hit some 6 jumps, remember? Probably don't remember that, do you?
As long as you didn't hit the pavilion on the, or like the tent on the way out.
Well, buddy told me to watch the torque on our golf cart, and I said I'm gonna go take it off some 6 jumps now. I might have locked up the brakes and spun out, but it's fine. We were on the gravel, like loose, small rock gravel, so it was fine. It was a good time, right?
Always.
You betcha. You know, this sprayer, like, we're gonna dang near be down to 1 boom by the time I get all the way north on this field. But our sprayer's not any bigger. We couldn't turn around. Might be difficult to turn around, actually. This field is so tiny. That's okay. I could plow a little bit more over here, but I'm good for now. I just want to kind of get our fields working so our precision score, like, you know, gets better. So, Big Mert, I'll show you the whole, what I did last time, and it kind of worked. With our particular loading wagon that we have, it has a wider header to the right. So it, you know, will pick up grass outside of where the head actually is, but only really to the right. And it's kind of weird, but I was able to pick up grass with GPS with our particular loading wagon. If you had a regular loading wagon or a baler that doesn't have that extra width, you might have an issue. But we'll run through it here in a couple minutes. Precision farming is what's changing my map, yeah. I wish it was base game, but unfortunately it's not. I really, really, really wish it was base game. So yeah. But yeah, Big Mert, we'll run through the whole deal because we had some questions about this the other day too. So, yeah. Honestly, I probably should just put a little bit of an offset on the merger, and that would help. Like a 0.5 meter offset, maybe. Yeah, I'll run you through the whole thing here in a minute. We gotta wait for some hay to be made over there, so.
There's hay made. I could use some merging.
Already?
Yeah.
You guys aren't even like.
I didn't made my full lap around.
I was gonna say, what? That doesn't merge to the center, so I need just keep making hay. You're good. Just.
Well, I'm gonna run into.
Well then, Tony, don't turn into hay yet. Get after it. I can't merge to the center anymore, so.
So stop after this pass or keep going?
Just stop. You're gonna have to probably redo some. Problem is the point rows on that field. If you touch that that merger, swath is swather. If you touch stuff that's already been made into hay, it turns back to grass.
Oh, I thought it gets rid of it.
I think it turns it back. Either way, just pitter patter.
All right.
What is that? Oh God. Chat, we still have that contract probably. $84,000 to harvest red beets on 36. Tony, you down for a contract today?
On 36. Which one's 30? Yeah, absolutely not. I said, which one's 36? Absolutely not.
No, you're no fun.
I guess if we had the Amity, it wouldn't be that bad.
The problem would be hauling. Although red beets aren't as high of yield. All right, so here's the downside to the Oxbow. Let's go over here, actually, where I could just mess with GPS. All right. No fun, Tony. So the Oxbow goes to 12 meters, no offset, right? So the problem that you run into with this thing is 12 meters is the full width of this thing, right? And with this here Oxbow, it either goes like left or right. There's no merge to the center like there is with the in-game merger. And so what you end up with is you end up with a windrow that is technically outside of your 12 meters. So that's where I'm wondering if I need to put maybe just a hair of an offset, like a 0.5 meter. And then if you did 0.5, that would give you like a little space for your windrow, you know? Because if I go this way and I'm offset to the left, and then I turn around and I'm also offset to the left, then that would technically give me a meter in between where I'm not merging anything. And that might, that might be the strat. And then the other thing what you do is, so since this is 12 meters, if you put your loading wagon on 24 meters, you're good to go. And actually I need to merge around the field twice. Once in each direction. But I'm going to try this 0.5 meter offset this time. I haven't tried that before, but yeah. So that's why in the case of with our particular loading wagon, whatever direction I would merge last was the same direction I wanted to go with our loading wagon, because it picks up more to the right. Because I was merging to the right. I don't know if that makes sense at all for big merge, but it was kind of a whole thing. But basically this is 12 meters. Set your GPS at 24, and you might have to put an offset on it then too. You could also just offset the loading wagon, but you got to make sure you got the right offset going, you know? But that would also probably work. So whereas the one that's in game, it has those little like wings that come down or whatever that actually like stop the hay from going too far. So you get a tighter windrow with this in-game one. Of course, it's not as big, so you get less of a windrow in general, but it's a whole thing. So a little bit of a learning curve to use this, but it's not bad. We'll get it figured out. Honestly, I like the size of the Oxbow. It's nice. It's quite handy, to be honest. Quite handy to have. So yeah. You don't want to harvest those red beets, huh?
Suppose we could.
Where are they going? They're going to not the train, the other place. Okay. So if they were going to the train, you'd have to stop and haul train. Like every once in a blue moon. But it's all good. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little demo for the sake. So we want that to be on the left side. Alright, somebody has changed this since I used it last. Alright, let's clean that up. That was definitely set to the right last time I used this thing. Have we thought about getting a production to dry the grass? Sure, but I typically don't use those. Not saying that I never would or never have or never will, but I typically don't. I don't mind tedding, honestly. I really don't. Tony, will you come hit this little corner? You get down there. All right. Now that my merger's set up correctly, we can do a little test merge. And honestly, I would grab another tractor and bring a loading wagon out here, but
I think it also has a bunch of straw in it.
We don't have another loaded tractor.
Wasn't there? There's a big there's a Steiger in the shed, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. That's our last tractor that's not doing something.
Also doesn't like to fit. Doesn't like to fit through the TMR maker very well either.
So it reverses far, right? buff. I could use the pallet jack, I guess, if I had to. Actually, I don't know if that thing has a hitch or not. Wouldn't that be funny if it did?
That would be hilarious.
That'd be great for backing in wagons.
There
It'd
is
be
a
like-
mod in the mod hub for it's a a hand truck cart thing for
Oh yeah, I've seen
moving
that. Yeah,
stuff.
trailer mover. Yeah, we built basically that same thing. We have it at the farm. All right, so this still has 4% straw in it, and well, you know, cows should take more straw. That we fast timed overnight since I topped them up last. The other cows might take some to buffalo as well. But it's all good. God, look at all those eggs, chat. That's only one night of fast timing. It's gonna be bad, y'all. But like in the best way. In the most chaotic way. It's gonna be bad. Alright, there we go. More straw. I was about to dump it on the ground and clean it up later, but you know. We got it.
Dump it on the ground and paint over it.
No. Do cows produce more milk if they have straw? I think a little bit more, yes. The big reason to put straw in, honestly, is you get manure. And manure, you know, it is valuable to a point. It takes a while to, you know, make money with manure, but it's all about volume. Manure and slurry, like, we don't make a ton of money off of them total, but hey, money's money, you know? And we have ours automated, so we don't have to actually haul it ourselves, so no big deal. That's what auto drive's for. After all. But yeah. Where's the chicken mod? Yeah, so it holds 30,000 chickens, by the way, so maybe you don't wish you had it, but 30,000 chickens. All right, so I'm going to put this on 24 meters. Because, of course, you know, if we're merging at 20 or at 12, then this would be 24. One time around the field, and I think I'm not going to do an offset, actually. No, I'm not going to touch the rest of that. So we're just going to try it the way it is. So with the offset on the merger, I think we'll be okay. And we want that offset to be on the left side of our center line so that it allows room for our windrow. And we're just going to do a little test here on the end, and then we'll adjust if we have to. That's the good part about this. We can do that. Now, it's definitely going to kick it pat. Actually, that's not bad. Maybe just a little bit more on our offset to kind of give a little more room for the windrow. That's honestly not... That's not bad. See how this guy picks it up. Because again, this particular windrow, or this particular loading wagon does have a little bit wider pickup on it, and it's mostly to the... Okay, so actually I'm doing that wrong. I need to be going the other way. I have to go the direction, whichever way I went with the merger on the second pass. So I did that wrong. I need to be over here. Yeah, it's going to take forever to get steering again, but I would say this way is going to be perfect. So a little bit of thinking when it comes to this, but I think I got it locked in now. So no big deal. All right. Not gonna make that turn. So basically we'll go around the field clockwise, then go counterclockwise, and then when we pick up, we'll go counter. counterclockwise on that pass. Or the round, whatever. You know, one thing about this Oxbow is I did not miss the sound it makes. Definitely has like a belt squealing kind of property to it. But that's okay. I'm here for it. But yeah, 30,000 chickens. We're not there yet. We're at 20. But we'll be at 30. We'll definitely be at 30. 15, yeah. It's nice. And it's miles per hour, none of them kilometers. Now the Oxbow is great. Honestly. It is great. Is the Xfinity race only on the CW app? Boy, have they hit the bottom of the barrel if they're putting it on the CW app only? Who has the CW app? A bunch of like teenage girls? I don't actually know who has that. That's kind of interesting. On CW later. Gotcha. 150,000 eggs a month. Qualifying's on the app. Okay, gotcha, Sean. 7:30. Gotcha. I guess everything has an app these days. I didn't know CW has an app. I couldn't tell you the last time I watched something on CW. Not a clue. Hi, Tony.
Hello. Goodbye.
Hi, Tony. You know, I gotta be honest. I wish the farmers that rent ground for Dad gave him like a hat and stuff. That'd be cool, you know?
Yeah.
They don't do anything like it.
It's just, you know, it's just kind of like...
It's a little something they can do for their landlords, that's all.
It's just like a part of doing business.
Yeah. No, I'm here for it. It'd be cool. I'd rock a, you know, Fred's Farms hat, you know?
Yeah.
Not on stream, but, you know, maybe at the farm. I don't know. Be kind of cool. I don't know if they have their own, like, hats and stuff. I don't think they've done that.
I don't think they do. Not that I know of.
Gotcha. There's some junk on the CW, is there? I think the wasn't, oh God, was it even called CW back then? But it was the show Seventh Heaven. Remember that show? Most of you probably don't. You youngins don't know that show. That was probably the last show I watched on like CW. Way back in the day. But yeah. Like climbing windrows, let's go. Let's go. That was quite a show. The actors, yeah, there was definitely some issues there. Definitely some issues, yeah. All right. Oh, I got you, Tomcat. Okay. Like a leaderboard. Assuming that would be for practice, then. Makes sense. Smallville. Oh, God. I don't think I ever watched that one special bet, but I remember, like, seeing promos for that show. There was a Superman show, too, wasn't there? On CW? I forget which one that was. But yeah. We're showing our age a little bit. It happens, Special Bad. It definitely happens. Charmed? I never watched it, but I remember it being on, yeah. Wait, Smallville was the Superman show, wasn't it? I think? I don't know. Maybe. Not sure. That spot didn't mow, huh?
Oh, I forgot to do that.
It's kind of weird, though. I don't think we've had that issue, have we? It's all good. Don't worry about it. No worries.
We parked the swather down at the south side of 7-8.
It's fine. Gilmore Girls,
That way when
yeah.
it's ready.
Yep, my mom was a big Gilmore Girls fan, and that show used to drive me crazy because all they did was talk. There was just no, like, emotion in that show or anything. They just talked. They were just having a chat. I don't know, it used to drive me crazy. Yep. Good old Gilmore Girls got the... Goodness. Goodness me. All right. It's been 84 years since you watched the scene. Dawson's Creek was CW, I believe. Oh, God. I never watched that either, for the record. Helps if I turn the wagon on, huh? Just might help if I turn the wagon on, chat. I always called it Dawson's Crib instead of Creek. One Tree Hill, wasn't that a show too? Talking and crying chick show. Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. Yep. Forced to watch it, older sister. Gotcha. See, that was Star Trek Deep Space Nine. My one brother was obsessed with that show back in the day. And he always had control of the remote because he was older. And oh, gosh. It's terrible. Only if I want to pick up the hay. I mean, I was thinking about just driving over it and leaving it, you know?
So I'm not really sure quite how I did it, but I'm inside the chicken coop.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
What's it look like?
The chickens are underneath it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. You're underneath, you're in the chicken coop, huh?
Here.
I can't even fly in there in construction mode.
I think it has something to do with like my cheaty speed.
Oh. It's just an empty building. That's funny. Very nice, Tony.
Okay. I guess we just waiting, or?
Well, we gotta seed that giant field out there, so. I don't know. Probably do that red meat contract, right?
You want to?
We're already complaining about not having tractors. You want to run the wagon, or you want to come run the merger?
Whatever. It don't matter to me.
You can run the wagon. I'll run the merger. Although, wait, that doesn't line up with that at all, does it? No. Huh. Hang on. My work direction is set to auto. I think I'm going to have to put that at 0 so that you can put yours at 0 so that we can... You know what I mean? You had a friend that was on One Tree Hill. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Alright. Now, you may have to freehand or do some weird things to make this work, Tony, but it will work, alright?
Okay.
Basically, what you need to do is you need to pick up in the direction that I make the windrow, like, last. So, for instance, when I turn around here, I'm going to turn to my right. So I'll make a windrow over here. So you need to go north to south on that windrow if you get your GPS to line up right. Which your GPS should probably be 24 meters work direction of 0 and then 1 time around. And you should be able to get that to work, hopefully. That's the hope anyway. We'll see if it actually works, you know.
24 meters?
24 meters.
One time around and 0.
And 0, yeah. And that should line up on this row, hopefully.
Does not line up.
Does not? Really? Where's your GPS at then?
Right here.
Right there. Oh, that doesn't line up at all. 24 meters, huh? Where's your next one to your left? Because that totally should line up. Oh, you're just driving right down the center of... That doesn't work at all. All right, just forget it. We should be able to get that to work, though, honestly. But not currently. I don't know. It's all good. So really, I don't need the offset then. It worked on the outside round. But I guess it's not going to work anymore. It's all right. It's not like it's a giant field or anything. It'll be okay. So, chat, we are planting the giant field up north here. Not up north, but north of the farm here. And obviously it's going to take a while. So, we might go do the red beet contract. But yeah. We're having issues. Seemed like it worked, but it didn't. It's really weird because the other day I mowed 7 and 8, and I got the same system. It worked perfect the whole field. So I don't know. It's kind of weird because if I'm putting this is on 12, that should be on 24. It should work. That or Tony, you could try putting it on 12 with the 12 meter offset. I don't know if it'll let you do that, but you could try that.
I just bumped her down to 0.5, so.
That works too, yeah. That works too. Every other. It worked the other day. That's all I have to say, and that's how I set it up. So I don't know what's going on with it. But he's doing it at a like a small. That's fine too. That works. As long as we're on the same heading, that's all that really matters, right? You know, we're not trying to. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll buff. And I don't know why I keep turning like I do. Hold up there, Tony.
I got a little excited.
You're too fast, too furious.
I guess I probably should just go empty him at 97.
Oh, yeah, that rate. Might as well.
Let's just go in the... Are we putting in the team bar maker?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the only place we have for that right now. The only place. It'll be good also to get on our new field next time we mow, which honestly might be a while. Because we don't, I mean, even this hay we don't really kind of need, but like, yeah. There's 1.8 mil there before Tony dumps, so.
So
next
it'll be
year,
be a 2.
Yeah. So like we're doing quite well on our silage, our numbers. Yeah, our quantity, our capacity, All right, Mickey, all good? Autosave, hello. Rats. Okay. That is all done. Let's go pressure wash this thing again. That is one thing about this oxbow. It gets really dirty. Must be some dusty hay or something. It's terrible. Must have got too close to the mud or something. I don't know. Very, very dirty. That's okay. Alright, get this hosed off. Because really there's no excuse anymore, you know? Since the pressure washer's right here in the driveway, repair point, refuel, like, it's all right here. So I might as well use it once in a while. Otherwise Tony's gonna get mad at me. I have to be on my best behavior on Fridays and Saturdays here, you know?
Tuesdays and Thursdays, man, it's just unlawful Johnny time.
Dude. It's wild. Alright. I'm unhinged on Tuesdays and Thursdays, okay? Or something like that. Not at all, but hey, you never know. Never know. Alright. This back in here. I don't think this one has a... This thing's actually kind of a pain to back up. I don't have that mod that locks the axles. And even when you're in reverse, it has steering. So it really gets after it. Okay, so we can't fertilize. We can't fertilize our grass. Because that just has to wait. We could mow that a little bit, but we're not going to right now. So honestly, we might just be down to a contract at this point. We could go do green beans on 22. But I mean, I'm here for a bad idea. Chad, are you here for a bad idea? That'll give us 2 tractors and tippers. Obviously, we're not going to use the harvesters that come with the contract. We'd get the Amity. But yeah. Do what you want. Special Pat said Special Pat challenged me.
Oh,
I had
hey,
to
we're
do
doing
it.
that contract.
Huh?
I said, hey, we're doing that contract.
He said, do what you want. I have to. Don't tell me I won't do something. I'll do it. All right, so all hands on deck for this. Like chicken feed tractor that doesn't need to be sitting here right now. It's gonna go drive. Anything that can move, although honestly, I probably won't use our little tractor because it's too slow. Its road speed is pretty bad and it's gonna hold traffic up, so we're not gonna use that tractor. Tony, when you get done with that, you want to take that to the shop probably?
Tractor?
I think we're gonna get the Amity cart.
Okay.
As well as the Amity harvester, so we can like really get stuff done. What mod is the chicken coop? It's on the itch.io page. And we need to fill the train facility first, chat. Because, you know, otherwise we can't finish the contract, so. Now, we might want to change auto drive before we start this, contract as well. And what I mean by that is, that field. Let's look at the auto drive on that field. So that field is set up so that stuff comes in, goes to there, and then has to go all the way around the field.
Nope.
Before it can get back out.
Nope, it exits down by.
Oh, you already changed it.
Yep, it exits down right where the between
Okay.
30 and 28, pretty much. That first
Okay.
like drain off,
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay.
and it goes both ways.
All right, so never mind. The field's not set up that way. Never mind.
Now I have not fixed it for running auger to dump and
We're not doing
yada
that. That's
yada.
fine. No big deal. Field 36. This did not give us any front weights, huh? Okay. All right. So we're gonna go from there to the train. All right. And again, chat, we're not gonna use the supplied harvesters. They are no good. I mean, they're fine if you, well, they're fine. I'm not gonna run them though. We've got a better harvester that we can use. Alright, which is gonna be the Amity. That is right here. So we're gonna use this bad boy with a slight bump on capacity. Just a little. And then we're also going to get ourselves the Amity cart. What?
I just wasn't looking, pulled out the driveway, and almost pretty well ran Dan off the road. My bad, Dan.
It's all good.
So we're also going to lease one of those. Just to have. This is the tractor I'm not going to use on purpose because it's too slow. Just for the record. This tractor's going to pull the harvester. Right. We got is our truck heading towards that field too? Or no?
About to be. I just had to go to the homestead so I didn't drive.
You're fine. I saw it driving. I figured that's what it was doing.
I am, however, I am stealing the 8R.
8R, what's he been doing? TMR?
He was hauling TMR to the.
That's fine. Yeah, we don't need that.
To the West Cows.
They should be full by now, I would hope.
Yeah, they are full. I left the trailer there because they still have TMR in it.
That's fine. Yeah. We should probably get ourselves another, like, although the 7810 should probably go to that job instead of an 8R. Still has speed, still has a little power, but, like, we don't need to waste an 8R on that.
So you're running to the train, right? First.
Running to the dump site there for now, storage. So we get it full, then we'll start selling.
And you're harvesting what, carrots?
No, we're not going to put the harvesters out with AI because you have to empty them constantly. Those harvesters, they have no capacity, so you'd have to run somebody with them all the time. So no, I don't want any part of that, honestly. Absolutely not. No, thank you. We could put a trailer on a forklift. Welcome back, Mickey, by the way. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start harvesting here because this is where the trucks go, so we'll go ahead and clean that up. Hi, Tony.
What's up?
How's it going?
Oh, just what's going? How are you?
You know, you're driving so slow, we could have a conversation as you drive by.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even driving. I'll just get out and walk over and talk to you.
Yeah, jump in the buddy seat for a while. Let's go. Oh, man. I was joking. There is no
Dad,
buddy
open
seat.
the door. Open the door.
That's a window, not a door.
It's like that TikTok. Open the door.
Okay. Good talk. Good talk. All right, we got stuff going. If we put a, we could actually on that big forklift. I bet it'd pull the tipper fairly well. To be honest, we don't need to, but it would. You have 2 harvesters and a wagon running back and forth. Well, remember the sugar or the red beet harvesters don't have any capacity. So they cannot drive unless there's a wagon next to them. So at least the sugar beet harvesters have a little bit of capacity. So it's not as, I mean, I'm not saying one's worse than the other, but you know, if you have 0 capacity, to be honest, it kind of sucks. So, yeah. What a sweet mod you need to buy PC. Oh, we're just this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to cool mods on PC, honestly. There's so many more. Have you seen auto drive? We're gonna run what's it gonna end up being? We've got a truck, a tractor, and another tractor. We're gonna have 3 tractors at least, maybe 4, I don't know. 3 tractors and a semi-truck running the red beets to storage for now. We don't have to like haul, like we don't have to do that part of the contract for right now. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. Sounds like it really sucks. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you want all the fun mods on Farm Sim, PC is definitely where it's at. There's just a lot better mods. You have a lot more freedom when it comes to mods on PC, for sure. You know, there's other places to get mods besides the Mod Hub. So yeah. What size is this field? Oh, you know, it's only 83.3 acres. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? That's all it is. No big deal. You know. So we're gonna be out here for a few minutes, you know. There's pages on the internet. One that we get some mods from is called itch.io. You do have to be careful anytime you download mods from anywhere besides the Mod Hub. But that's a place for mods. There's all kinds of mod websites. There's Facebook groups. There's all kinds of stuff out there you can get mods from on PC. But again, be very cautious when you're downloading files on the internet. Sometimes there's bad people that do bad things. So, you know, be cautious about where you're downloading and who you're downloading from and all that stuff, you know. Just saying. Hi, Tony.
What's up?
Oh, just, you know, red beets. That's all. Yeah, we're going to be in this field for a while, but it's okay because we are also, another big project is happening. This giant field at our homestead's being planted. So, that's also another, large project. So, what's Dan doing up there? What's Dan doing? Dan, what are you doing?
I don't know. What is the fairy doing?
I don't know. What are you doing? Because it's limed.
Yeah.
Doesn't need
What
to be
else
for
goes 17 miles an hour when you're driving?
Huh?
I'm picking straw.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
One lap around the field is 100 and let's see. Let me finish my lap.
It's a fair bit. No, there's definitely a lot of straw up here, so
108,488.
Nice.
One lot.
Nice. This is why you don't like farming beats? Okay. Graphics card fans to replace. That's fun. I had to do that on my 3090. That was quite fun. Oh, I had something scary happen today for the first time, Chad. It wasn't like, it was scary, but it wasn't. I loaded something in Steam today. We'll just say that much. Before stream. And my CPU usage went to 100%. I think that's the first time on this computer since my last round of upgrades, which my last round of upgrades was a CPU and a motherboard. But I think that was the first time I've seen 100% usage for any amount of time. It was like, whoa, wait a minute. It was kind of scary in a way. So yeah. So Tony, every time we, because we're gonna do a couple outside rounds probably.
Yeah.
You should probably hit your wagons because you don't have that much hauling capabilities. You have a lot, but like the wagons don't, you know?
Uh-huh.
So you hold 500, so. I hold 250. So. Between the two of us, we can harvest forever, you know? At least that's the hope. But yeah, 100% CPU usage. I was like, whoa, wait a minute here. Hang on. It was starting to make noises, like fans were spooling up. Yeah. Just wanted to see the numbers jump, yeah. Yeah, I was like, I was a little shocked, honestly. That's okay. Why are we harvesting red beets? Because we're waiting for other stuff to happen on the farm and we needed something to do. This contract is worth like 80-something thousand, plus we'll get the extra beets we can sell off to. So we should make, well, not make, but because we had to pay for leasing stuff. But total income off this it'll be a decent amount of money, so.
Yeah, and I'm also, picking straw to take care of the poor financial decisions.
This is a good financial decision. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about from the leasing.
That's a good financial decision. Yeah. We're still going to make money off this contract.
I know.
To be honest, I'm tempted to lease the second harvester. I just don't know that we can haul stuff away fast enough, you know? Because even if Tony doesn't empty me, I feel like I could harvest for days. You know?
Because the problem's going to be when Tony gets full.
Well, hopefully Tony doesn't ever get full.
And the trucks can't keep up.
Again,
you don't want Tony getting full.
Hopefully Tony doesn't get full.
So I'm running now at 22%.
Yeah. So, and actually, I'm going to stay down here for a little bit and go ahead and do end rows all around this tree line.
Okay.
So I'll just be down here for a little bit.
Oh, I don't know if you ever noticed this, John, but the cotton harvesters,
They
whenever
suck.
they unload and drop, they just take off and go.
They go
down.
to the end of the row and start the next row.
Yep.
On course play, anyway. Fire Shadow, what's going on? How are you? And in fairness, that was an update ago. I wonder if they fixed that. Course play update. I don't actually know. You know what? 2 end rows. We'll probably need a third one, don't we? Set that up for 3. Well, that's kind of weird. I don't want that. I want to work on a 90 here. There we go. They wanted me to do the east end of the field like north-south. That's kind of awkward. Alright. I'm actually tempted to get it. I really am. A second harvester. Tempted. You didn't win Mega Millions? I'm sorry, Fire. I'm sorry.
Powerball's tonight, right?
Powerball is tonight. $1 billion. You betcha.
It's just a few dollary dues.
Well, by the time you take the lump sum and you pay your taxes, I mean, it's almost not worth winning.
You know what? It's really not, but I'll try it.
Yeah. Well, Chris, I don't know what to tell you, man. Ours were having all kinds of trouble last time we tried. That's been a while now. It's been a week and a half or something, but they were having all kinds of fits. So yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man. So let's see, Tony. If you get the $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
According to their website, the payout is $453.1 million. Okay.
I'll take it.
Well, you got to get rid of what? Like 50, 60% of that in taxes. Okay. So, I mean, you're left with like, what, 200 mil? Let's just say for argument's sake, a nice $200 million.
It's a scam.
I think that's worth, I can live off that, you know?
It's a scam. Is what it is.
Cash mail. No, I see, I mean, it's 453.1, but yeah, it's all good. Either way, you got about 200. I think taking the installment. See, I think I would take the lump though. The lump. I want my money and I want it now. I'm calling JG Wentworth.
JG.
877 guys now.
Well, that's going to be stuck in my head for the next 3 hours. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. What, you mean sing some Taylor Swift instead? I got you. I'm kidding. But no, I think I would take the lump sum and then like, so let's just say for argument's sake, you're free and clear 200 million, right? I'm taking like 100. Let's see, 200. I'm taking like 100 and a lot of millions. Okay. And never going to touch it. Cause like I want to buy farmland and stuff. So it's going to take some millions, you know? But if you take a large portion of it and you just put it away somewhere and you never get to touch it and you just have that interest and that's your paycheck every month, you know? That's the way I think I would do it personally, but that's just me. Everybody's entitled to their, you know, to do it their way, right? So there's no guarantee I'll be around for them to pay me for all those years either. So I'm just saying, you know. And let's just say, for argument's sake, 200 mil, you take 100. Let's say you take 150, so you're left with $50 million. You know, it's not like I'm gonna go spend all that on Casey's Pizza. A lot of that is going to be investment still. It's just a different investment.
Casey's Pizza.
You know? I would probably buy it, like build a Casey's. Actually, Trent. I think actually buying land and putting up a Casey's would be part of my investment. Part of it. Because I know where in town we need a Casey's that gets a ton of truck traffic past it. And I think it would just be like, you put in I don't want to say you make it like a truck stop, but kind of. But it'd be more focused.
Casey's?
It'd be more focused on like farmers. Because they all haul grain past this where I would put the Casey's. So like, you know, have it easy for farmers to get in and out of, even if they just want to park and grab a slice of pizza. You know, maybe do some deals for farmers. Yeah, there would be things, you know.
Tractor trailer drive-through, John.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Speaking of gas stations, right?
Yeah.
So somewhere in the state of Missouri, I'll say that.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a piece of land that used to be farmland.
Okay.
That there's a gas station going to be put on it. So they've been working on it.
Okay.
And there's like a bunch of trees on this property. So they've been, you know, had like a high lift and a track go tearing trees out.
Yeah.
Well, they brought in this like big Vermeer like chipper, like hauls like, you know, you gotta have like the extra set of wheels on the back end of it and like haul it with like a trailer truck.
Top grinder, probably.
Sure, yeah.
Yep.
That sucker.
They
Just
get
the
after
constant stream of wood chips is just unbelievable.
it.
It's just absolutely insane. It's really neat. Just drive by like, wow, that thing has just destroyed a tree in like 3 seconds.
You don't realize it because you're at work during the day, but that construction project that's not far from where you live,
Yeah.
they had one of those in there and it ran for days.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Because they cut down like, you know, 1 or 2 trees. So.
Yeah, just 1 or 2.
Yeah, just 1 or 2. That's all. No big deal. They cut down a lot of trees, but it's all right. It's all good. So Tony, you want to see if we can automate that Amity cart?
It don't matter.
Are we only hauling with single wagons right now? Right? We don't have any double wagons hooked up, do we?
No.
No.
That means we can automate it. Buc-ee's. So I've never been to a Buc-ee's, but we do have a thing in the St. Louis area called Wally's. It's like down south. And it's basically a Buc-ee's ripoff. It's pretty much the same as Buc-ee's. It is nuts pulling in, and there's like 100 gas pumps.
But you could make Casey's a Buc-ee's.
Dude, could you imagine? Okay, I'm showing my age here again, but like a Casey's super center. It's what Walmart used to call their stores that like had food and stuff, which like all of them do now pretty much, or a lot of them do. But back in the day, they were called super centers. Yeah. KC Super Center.
Back in the day, you mean like pre-COVID? They were still called super centers.
We got a super center before that. Yeah. I can remember going to a couple super center like grand openings and stuff because, you know, brother used to work for Walmart. It's part of their...
But it was like once COVID happened and they did away with their 24-hour Walmarts.
Yeah.
I think that's around the time they stopped calling them super centers as well.
Yeah, they're just Walmart now. Yeah. Yeah, because back in the day, like, we used to travel to go to a super center because you could get all your food and everything, all your groceries and stuff. I mean,
yep.
Back in the day, our Walmart just had, like, you know, you had electronics and clothing, like household goods, fish, toys, electronics.
So I'm pretty sure, like, all Walmarts now, minus, like, do they still have neighborhood markets?
Yeah.
No, that flopped. They haven't built new ones.
I say the ones that are there, I think we have a couple in the area, I believe.
But like popular opinion, bring back 24-hour Walmart.
Right. Yeah. Our Walmart's
24-hour McDonald's.
You know, I used to love going into the Walmart at like, 11 o'clock at night because then nobody's there.
Yeah.
You know, I'd go there on a Friday night, Saturday night when I'm not having to work.
I don't think anyone said I loved going into Walmart.
Tony, I was going to turn around.
You know what I meant, Tony.
This way, never mind.
I'm sorry,
No, you're good. You're good. I'll go this way.
You can hold a lot.
I can. You can also drive in the Crawford's contract.
I could see that though, Dan. Like you go there and just no one's there. That would be nice.
Yep.
Yeah. But I know it's an R store problem, but if you go after like 7 o'clock at night, there's nothing on the shelves. So it's kind of pointless to go at night anymore to our store. Like a Monday morning at like 11 o'clock, perfect time. This place is full, stocked up. They need to make the ice cream machines work 24/7. Wow. Good luck with that. You know, I don't get it. Dairy Queen figured out how to make ice cream machines work. Why can't McDonald's? I'm just saying.
Because they don't want to call Dairy Queen?
Right. They should call up Warren Buffett and get it figured out, man. Can't be that hard.
I'll go I'll go to the guy I go to church with, be like, so listen, can you go to McDonald's and tell them to figure out their ice cream machine?
I heard he hasn't worked in like 2 years, Tony.
Oh, he hasn't?
Apparently he's been sick or injured or something. Yeah, he hasn't worked in like 2 years. So I don't know. I don't know if you've seen him around lately.
I think I see his brother more than I see that guy.
Yeah, that's what I heard though. Because Dad went to the one Dairy Queen and like, hey, is Fred there? Say hi to him, and they're like, yeah, he hasn't worked in like 2 years.
Huh.
So I don't know if they like I don't know. That's some medical problem or something. Nicest guy. Nicest guy. I always liked that guy. He used to give me a whole bunch of free cheesecake. You betcha. Part of their meal deal, you'd get a sundae, and then I'd always get my sundae with cheesecake. And sometimes he would just walk out with like a small Blizzard cup just full of cheesecake for me. So he hooked me up quite a few times. He'd give us free food all the time too. We'd walk in and he's like, it's on me today, guys. Okay. Don't have to tell me twice, Mr. Fred. So yeah, his name's not Fred, by the way.
I don't know if I can tell you what that guy's name is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can. Yep. I don't know his brother's name, but I know his name.
It's because, like, his brother's the one, like, that goes to church with us, so, like, I know him fairly good.
Wait.
I think it's his brother.
How many buffalo can you have in the barn with the automatic feeder? I think as long as you that barn, if you're using the stock in-game barn, whatever it holds, it'll be fine. It'll feed them. So that'd be this barn. It holds 96 is all it holds. Although I guess you can get more with the meadow, but it'll feed quite a bit. Yeah, it might take a little while to show that it's feeding as many as it is, but it'll do it. So Tony, I wonder, are we thinking about the same guy?
Mine's like a short guy that wears glasses.
Yeah, no, I don't know his name. I know his brother.
Yeah, I know. So if we come together, we got him down pat.
We know him, yeah. So the other guy then, he's shorter too, but no glasses. The one that we always used to deal with. He was always down at the store we used to go to all the time. So yeah. I always thought you knew the same guy that I knew. I didn't realize you knew his brother. The more you know, huh? The more you know. All right. Don't customize the fence. Won't keep up after 96. Really? I haven't used that barn in forever, Big Mert. You know what? I do remember back to Riverbend, and we had custom sizes, and then we got rid of them, right? I believe that's what we did. Honestly, the best way to go at TMR is just get a standalone building, mixture TMR, and then just truck it. Or tipper it with a tractor and a tipper or something. That's what I would do personally. You betcha. Yeah, it's been forever. It's been since Riverbend. I want to say since we used that, because on Hoot and Pentai we didn't have animals. And on Judith we used the Judith barn. And then here we've only used the ones that are on this map. So yeah, that's true. We haven't used any. Oh. 32 big bells. Yeah, so in that case, I would recommend getting a TMR mixer, like the building that's in the mod hub, the one that we have. Just mix your TMR there, because 500, that's a lot. So you're going to need the capacity that building has, and right off the mod hub, it holds a ton, so.
Yeah, it holds 3.5 million.
And it makes it
and
fast,
it's always maxed.
Yeah, and actually it's crazy because it has different recipes too, and the different recipes give you more TMR. So you could just use silage and hay. We're using silage, hay, and straw. You can add sugar beet to that, which good God, and then you can add sugar beet and mineral to get even more TMR. So, and with the production control mod, we could just crank this up if we wanted to.
It's not cranked up?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's only at 100%. We can crank it to 3, so. But yeah, 500 is a fair bit to keep up with, although we did just get 330 ourselves. Water buffalo. But the problem is they only hold 100,000. That's not a lot. 100,000 is just kind of...
Yeah, I got you, Mickey.
Kind of lame, honestly. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Hopefully I'll be back soon.
All right. His wife's pranking him. There's water running out of the dishwasher. Y'all seen that on TikTok?
Yep.
Hopefully, he gets that figured out.
No. It is in fact leaking. She sent me a picture of it.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if it's leaking from the front of the seal or from the drain line.
Oh boy. Dishwashers suck. For the record. Oh man. Be limited by trailer size, delivering TMR to the barn. Yeah. So, okay, so this is where, you know, play styles probably come a little different to us, right? So, for us to feed our cows, over here at the new farm, which is over here on 46, we have this cow barn right here. This is where those 330 cows are, water buffalo, sorry. Our TMR is being made over here, right there. And we have a tractor, not that one, but we have a tractor running on auto drive, or when we're fast timing, we will. It's full now. But we'll have a tractor drive out, go to the main road, drop up here, drop off TMR, and go back automatically. We don't have to feed our own cows, basically. So, play styles are probably a little different there, which is totally fine. Everybody can play how they want. It's raining, and we're harvesting. It's root crop. It's fine, right? It shouldn't be a problem, right? Maybe. Oh boy. Chat, we have a long way to go out here. Oh gosh. $350 a month. Gotcha. But yeah, we just use auto drive to move our TMR. We're also using auto drive to move slurry, manure, milk on a regular basis, although we got to get the milk guy running over here too. We're probably going to need a folder, although that's different milk, so never mind, that won't work. Because this is buffalo milk, not regular milk, so we'll have to get our little milk tank out for that or something. I guess we do have slurry on this barn. If we want to, we can get rid of that. Not too worried about that kind of stuff right now, but we'll see what we come up with. You never know. But yeah. So 2 or 3 days a month. Oh. TMR gonna run out during sleep. True. Yeah, that's just a lot of water buffalo for a non-modded barn. I know you changed the fence size, but for a non-modded barn, because see what you would do with a modded barn, A, you could just up the number without having to have a big field. B, you would just crank up the capacity of TMR for that building, is what you would do. So then you don't have to worry about like feeding them, every 5 seconds. So, you betcha. When are you going for a drive?
Yeah, I see that.
You're good. I think I'm going to open up a land. I think I don't quite have the end rows done around like the waterway, but I also probably will just drive across it. Because what's the point of, you know? Does that make sense?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Okay, so if we were to go to a second harvester, I don't think we could keep up hauling right now. But is there another contract we could take to get more timbers? That's the real question here. Apparently I have another end row, so we'll go ahead and do that. So I'm also looking here to make sure. Let's see, those are 2 more tippers just like we got. We could take that contract. We could take a lot of these. We could take all these contracts. Although that crone wagon is actually too tall for the harvester to unload into without stopping. So there's that. $300, 3 months with 500. Yeah, exactly, Big Mark. Yeah, you just crank that up. That's kind of the strat if you're gonna do that. You betcha. Tony, you want to do something crazy?
What do you got?
Second harvester.
Sure.
So, do we have the other tractor like yours? Is that available? Or no?
The case, no, it's pulling the planter.
Oh, that's right. So we parked the Amity cart for right now, which I know is counterproductive, but we'll switch all the things to run out to us in the field. So we're never, this is going to take forever with one harvester.
It's 3 o'clock, just a heads up.
It is, yeah, you're right. Let me get some stuff rolling, then I'll go take my break. How about that?
Okay. I'll go run to the shop, grab that.
Alright. So we gotta change all of this. Sorry.
I just want to get it empty. It's all good.
Oh,
Nothing
133 liters.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Alright, so we're gonna change all this over. Right. We're even gonna run a truck in the field, chat. That's how crazy it's getting right now. Is that everything? I feel like that's not enough things. That guy's set up. That guy's set up. That guy's doing that. That guy's doing that. Oh, okay. I forgot about the one that was already at the field. Never mind. Alright, let's get this out of here. The issue is bale storage can't be automated. So if you use that TMR mixer, it holds like 3.5 million of all your ingredients. So I don't know if you really need the bale storage. Unless you're just doing bale storage for like straw. Which, you know, that's fine. It's all good. All right, so just for the record, we are taking contracts, but we are not going to do contracts. We're taking contracts for our equipment. We don't necessarily have to complete said contracts. But we are going to take contracts for equipment. Oh, yeah. Tony, that GPS is 3 times around and 90 for the
Okay.
for the direction.
I guess just 36. For
Yeah,
the...
put your thing for 36 and you should have. Whenever you put your pipe out, now these crone carts that I'm setting out, or crone wagons, they are slightly too tall, so what you actually have to do is stop and turn your harvester, or like raise your harvester up.
Okay.
But think about it, you hold 250,000, so it's not like you need to empty a lot.
Yeah.
Per se. I mean, you do, but you don't, you know? And it's only 2 of these that are going to be out there, so everybody else should be fine. Alright. Yeah, the lazy distribution mod's also a thing, but, you know, it's also a challenge of doing it without that, right? But, you know, everybody plays different, so it's all good. Like to see tractors driving around. You use auto drive? Because if you like seeing stuff running around doing stuff, auto drive's where it's at. To be completely honest. Alright, so there's that one, and then we're getting all of the tippers, chat. We got like $5 million in you know, harvesters sitting around right now. You do? Okay. But then honestly, it shouldn't be much of a challenge to keep up with it if you use auto drive. Alright, unload. They're actually blocking the road. There's so many tippers. They're blocking the road, chat. Oh man. Auto drive is from a website called the GitHub. Google Auto Drive Farming Simulator 25. It should be like the first thing that pops up. So yeah. Is that enough tippers, or we need more? I don't know if it's enough. Looks like we have a issue here, but we can remedy that real quick. Or there's a link from Tony. Thanks, Tony. Come on, get off that fence. Oh, this is...
Just a skosh awkward.
He's stuck inside the fence now. How did the first one make it through here, but this one is like having issues? Come on. I can't even pick it up. I can't reset it, can I? All right. Let's try that again. We'll drive him a different way so he doesn't go out that way. Jeepers. First one made it just fine, unless this one hit the first one that caused him to... It's a possibility, I guess. Honestly, I feel like this 7R 310, so I mean, it's got horsepower. 7R is such a, like, small frame, but high horsepower. It's a great tractor. Honestly, I really like the 7Rs. I think they're fun. Betcha. Yeah, I say, just don't fast time. Just don't sleep. Just do the slow fast time. That's how we do that for our sheep for the pallet distributing thing we have for wool. We have to sleep slowly. We can't fast sleep with that. So, all right, Tony, that's a lot of tippers. If you need more, or if we need more, there's more contracts we can take when I get back. Okay.
Okay. Do I have to like put my pipe in once I fill a tipper, or will another one come?
Another one will drive to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Is he stuck somewhere? Oh no. But yeah, another one should just drive to you if you put your auger spout out, whatever you want to call it.
But basically, like, I just filled up the one that's with me. I don't have to cycle my pipe. I
Nope.
guess that's the question I should ask.
No.
Okay.
No, just keep driving.
And they will unload and crop, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're gonna go. We might have to change a little auto drive too. Hopefully they don't get stuck in the rhubarb over here. Might have to add a field exit, but it'll work for now.
I shifted the waypoint down so that way they're not in the road.
Okay, but to exit the field, like the next one.
Uh,
I don't know. It's fine. We'll work. It's just logistics just have to happen to test, basically, you know. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right, chat. I'm gonna take a 3 o'clock break really fast, and I'll be back in just a minute. We'll jump back in the harvester. So BRB.